Hi, I'm Lisa Challenger, and welcome to another edition of Beach and Beyond. We are here today at Burley Oak in Berlin. We're going to be talking about celebrating February with all these yummy beers. We're also going to be heading north to Ocean City to talk to Rena Thaler at the Ocean City Center for the Arts, heading down to Secrets to find out what's going on there from Jackie Miller, and then we're also going to be visiting our favorite naturalist, Jim Rapp, to see what's going on out there in the wilds of Worcester. So please don't go anywhere.
New name, new games. So many new ways to win now at Ocean Downs Casino. Play live table games like blackjack, roulette, and craps. Hit on 100 additional slots, plus thrill to the excitement of lots more new theme slot games. The new Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines. Please play responsibly. For help, visit mdgamblinghelp.org or call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hi, we're here at Burley Oak in Berlin, Maryland, with owner, brewmaster, Brian Brushmiller. What title are you?
Oh man, I don't even know anymore.
But we're here celebrating February month here in Maryland, and we thought how appropriate to come back to Burley Oak and look at all these beautiful colors and beer. Tell us, it's been a while since we've been here, so can you tell us what you've been up to? You've been up to a lot.
Yeah, so we've really been working on beers. We're focused on the whole sensory experience. So whether it's the aesthetics of it, the way your eye sees it, or whether it's the smell of it, or whether it's the taste of it, those are the three things we've worked on really just pushing the boundaries of. So we have some, we'll go through all these.
Yeah.
We have some fruit-based beers. We have some IPAs, and then we have some stouts. All will make different colors, and that's our goal, is to really have a rainbow of colors and flavors.
And you had mentioned that women, and we've always said this, that women are really getting into the whole craft beer experience. It's not just a guy thing.
No, we see a great diversification of customers over the last 7 years. We're seeing that we're making beers that are much more approachable.
Mm-hmm.
So we do see females and male being able to try beer. Someone that said, I don't even like beer until I came here and tried your beer.
Wow.
So that's huge.
Let's start with this one. What do we have here? It's a beautiful color.
So this is a dream beer. So this is one of our series. It's is a dream series. It's an acronym for Juice Rules Everything Around Me. Basically, we're utilizing a major amount of fruit in these beers, and they are a sour-based beer. So it's a Berliner Weiss base, which is pretty typical since we're here in Berlin. We had to make a Berliner style beer. So that's a sour beer base, and then we'll add fruits to it. This particular one has sour cherries, sweet cherries, and raspberries. We made this with a local band called, their name Swell Fellows. So that was inspired by them, and they're our house band.
I'm dying to try these.
Yeah.
And this is the apple pie?
Yep, so this is another dream series off of our basic culinary inspired series. This is basically tastes like an apple pie. We have apple pie spicing in it, and an unimaginable amount of apples. And apple puree. So this is a beer that we want to taste just like it would taste like a pie.
Yeah. Now, is this the one that you said is the gnarly waffles?
Yeah, so this is gnarly waffles. This is a waffle that we make at our little Burley Cafe right down here in downtown Berlin. Only has 25 seats, and we had all the guys and girls over there make 100 waffles for us. We then put those waffles in our mash tun, and then we made beers with it. So this is a
waffle-based beer.
Yep, a nice stout.
That's really creative.
It's got some vanilla and.
Now, do you serve that over at Burley Cafe?
Yep, this is always on at the Burley Cafe.
Okay. So let's jump down here. What is this? The apple pie as well?
Oh no, this one's one of our IPAs. Basically, we're making IPAs that are really raw, unfiltered IPAs. This one in particular is called 100. So this is the 100 series. This is where we showcase one hop for each one of these beers. So this one is a Nelson's Von hop. It's out of New Zealand. It's a beautiful hop that's incredibly hard to get, but we wanted to showcase that hop and show the customer that.
And what is it called again?
100 Nelson.
Okay.
So basically, you'll know what the Nelson hop tastes like, smells like, looks like from this beer. This is the showcasing of that hop.
And this pretty pink.
So this one is one of our beers that we've done for a while. It started out as a breast cancer awareness beer. This basically, we wanted to make a beer that was pink. So we use hibiscus flower in the kettle, and this gave great pinkish hues to this beer, high wheat. And so it's a wheat-based beer made with flowers.
Oh, okay. And the last one down there?
The last one is called Canned Heat. It's an IPA that we do that we use all local honey. So it increases the ABV and makes it nice and dry. This one in particular, we're using a blueberry honey.
I'm going to be tasting all these.
Yeah. So a lot of local ingredients. My go-to is homegrown. We have that in cans. This is grown here on the farm.
So you can get all these beers here. I know a lot of local restaurants serve local beers. You can even you can get your beers in the package stores around here. I correct?
Correct.
What I think is just so great is the statistic we always have heard is buying local craft beer. 67% of the sale of that beer stays in the local community. And you're employing local people and using local ingredients and local honey, and it's
great. It's a great circle. You know, we currently have about 28 employees.
So thanks for joining us for February month. As you can see, there's lots to taste, and if you think you're not a beer drinker, you're going to find that you actually are. Brian, thank you so much for letting us come and do this today.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hi, I'm Lisa Challenger, and we are in Snow Hill today with no stranger to anybody, I'm sure, Michael Day. Michael's the Economic Development Coordinator for the town of Snow Hill, and we thought we'd come down to Snow Hill because we all know he's done such great things in Berlin, and now he's taking that same great formula into Snow Hill. And if you haven't made a trip recently to Snow Hill, you're really going to want to do this after watching this segment. Michael, thank you for joining us.
Who were you just talking about? Thank you.
So we're going to start right here on the beautiful Pocomoke River, and we're standing right next to the Pocomoke River Canoe Company. And
canoes, kayaks, outboard motors, bicycles for rent,
stand-up paddleboards.
Stand-up paddleboards, the whole 9 yards. Beautiful river out here. No mosquitoes on the Pocomoke River, so it's great for all your water activities.
And he's not just saying that. There really aren't mosquitoes on the Pocomoke River.
Yeah.
It is just an absolutely beautiful river, and you can't believe how much of a wilderness experience it is when you come down here on the river. So we're going to also take a little tour of the town here in a minute, and you've got some great new businesses that have opened up that folks may not know about.
Well, we just left the candy store, the Old Town Candy Shop. Paul Volker's
the Green Pearl.
Green Pearl.
The Green Pearl Art Gallery.
The
Bishop
Stock Art Gallery. The Harvest Moon for dinner and lunch. Blue Dog Cafe is there Friday and Saturday nights.
So there's another new store, Retag, Upscale Resale. Okay, that works. Yep. The Sassy Girl, which is a staple here in town.
Yeah, it's been here for a while.
Great
We
store.
went into the Corner Shop, which is a great herbs.
It's the only place I buy oil and vinegar.
Oil, vinegar, barbecue rubs, all kinds of great things. So
recently, the Daily Brew Coffee Shop opened, and they have breakfast and lunch.
Breakfast, lunch,
great coffee shop.
Great.
And
there's also a brand new rental room upstairs that you can rent for meetings or functions.
And is there free Wi-Fi downtown?
Yes.
Okay, so you can hang out in the coffee shop.
And you don't have to have a password. Just plug into Snow Hill Public.
So we're in Toy Town, which is just an amazing store.
Amazing store.
You had said that this is probably the only store of its kind on the whole East Coast.
Could be.
I believe it.
Yeah,
I absolutely believe it. The selection and the quantity of things he has in here. You know, we're standing under a real airplane.
It could fly.
How many stores have that?
Have that airplane in there,
Yeah, tell us about the shops on Washington.
There's a few shops on Washington Street.
The quilt shop.
Quilt shop
has
Serenity.
lessons.
lessons, quilting machine, fabrics, and mirror salon, a brand new salon which is really doing well over there. So there's shops across the street, and there's plenty to do here.
Yeah,
when
plenty
you come,
to do.
plenty to
Absolutely.
do. You can spend a couple hours in this store alone. So
I should say, in addition to the museums and the historic self-guided walking tour, there's plenty to do.
plenty to do.
Yep. Give us a website so people that want to know more information might be able to go to find.
Best one would be snowhillmd.com.
Okay.
That would be the easiest one.
It's got all the events
All
on
the
there,
events.
and well, this has
You'll
been a
find.
real treat, and this store in particular is just so fascinating. Michael Day,
Thank you.
thank you.
It's been fun.
Yeah, it has been fun. Well, that was so much fun, and if you haven't been to Burley Oak Brewery, you've got to make sure you plan a visit there soon. Next, we're heading up to Ocean City, and we're going to find out what Rena Thaler's got going on at the Ocean City Center for the Arts.
Hello, I'm Sandy Gillis, creator of the OC Foodie Tour, and I'm at the Ocean City Center for the Arts with Executive Director Rena Thaler. Good morning.
Morning, Sandy. Welcome back. Another great month here at the Ocean City Center for the Arts.
I'm happy to be here. Today's portion of Art Matters is brought to you by the OC Foodie Tour, where we take you on a culinary journey through Ocean City's impressive local restaurant and bar scenes. So, Rena, what's going on in the galleries this month?
Well, I am thrilled to introduce two young, powerful women, Megan Burak and Haley Torres, in their exhibit about their identity and the depth of their self. And you can see there's really a great self-exploration going on here this month. So,
Yeah, it was a great first Friday. This one was amazing. It really stuck with me, where she was explaining how it's reaching for either material things which drag you down, or reaching for something that really matters from your soul, nature, the earth. I thought it was very powerful piece.
yeah, you know, we always have such a variety of work here at the Art Center, everything from landscapes to this month in our Galleria, we're featuring a show called Not Your Mother's Still Life, which is a contemporary look at still life. But this show in particular, with the images of the young women and what they are feeling on the inside and bringing the inside out, I just think it's very thought-provoking and really strong work here. So I hope everybody gets a chance to stop in and see it. Some of the pieces are a little, you could say more beautiful, and some of them are more strong images, but they're all very well executed.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful things.
It's a great show. So.
And then we have the film festival coming up.
Absolutely. We are gearing up. Tickets are on sale now for the Ocean City Film Festival, our third annual. You can get your tickets at ocmdfilmfestival.com. One in particular that we've been getting a lot of action on is a film called The Biggest Little Farm. It was directed and created by a former local. John Chester is his name. And he just brought the film to Sundance and Telluride, and we're going to be screening it here in Ocean City. So,
Oh, nice.
cool. March 8th through 10th. Make sure to get your all-access passes, because if you have an all-access pass, you can come to the two parties. So, the opening party is at the Princess Royale on Friday, March 8th, and the closing awards ceremony and party will be at Secrets on Sunday, March 10th from 4 to 6. So,
Nice. I'm really looking forward to that.
yeah, some great films there too.
We're here in Studio E looking at the artwork of Kevin Harris in celebration of Black History Month.
So, Sandy, Kevin is a native of Chestertown, Maryland, and his artwork is really unique because instead of painting the picture and then putting the glass on top of it, he actually paints in reverse. And he paints on the glass backwards and negatively and builds up the layers. And there's just so much depth in his work. And it really explores the African American experience and his own journey as an artist and through recovery and also finding God and recovery. So very, very powerful work. I hope everybody gets a chance to see it. And Kevin is our artist in residence this month, so he'll be here through the course of the month demonstrating and painting. So
Nice, really nice, beautiful pieces.
yeah, and don't forget about all of our classes this month. We have a full lineup of painting, pottery, jewelry, fiber, photography classes. So you can check our schedule out on our website, and it's artleagueofoceancity.org, and find us on 94th Street at the Ocean City Center for the Arts.
Join us on the OC Foodie Tour, where we invite you on a taste of Ocean City, an informative culinary journey that leisurely walks you through Ocean City's impressive local restaurant and bar scene, combined with history, local lore, and fascinating facts about this coastal gem of a town and the families who started businesses here. Tickle your taste buds with flavors of some of the finest and most unique food this fun city has to offer. Get ready to sip, sample, and savor the flavors of the shore by booking online for the next OC Foodie Tour.
Thanks, Rena. We can always count on you for giving us great activities to do in the winter. Next, we're heading down to visit with Jackie at Secrets to see what's going on down there.
Hey guys, welcome to Secrets Distilling Company, the first distillery built in Ocean City since 1933. The Secret Spirits line is made up of 14 liquors. I want to learn about how those are made today.
Hi, I'm Cody Miller, head distiller here at Secrets Distilling Company, and today we're going to walk through and I'm going to show you the process of how we make our spirits. All right guys, today we are making vodka. The first step in our vodka production is to start with a raw ingredient. We use corn. We make a gluten-free vodka here at Secrets. All of our flavor vodkas are gluten-free as well as our gin. What we'll do first, we'll take our corn and we're going to mill it into a flour. Then we'll add it to this vessel here, which is our mash mixer. We are going to cook it at a certain temperature in order for all the starches to convert to sugars. After we reach that desired sugar level, we will then ship it over to one of our fermentation vessels, and that's where we'll add our yeast and our yeast nutrients. And we'll have about a 7-day fermentation period. At the end of fermentation, we will then have about a 10% wash. And what we're going to do then is take it and put it into our still, and then we're going to do a stripping run. What we're doing with the stripping run, we're concentrating all the flavors that were developed during fermentation and the alcohol, and we're leaving the mash behind and gathering all our alcohol. From that point, we will take 4 batches and redistill it, and then we will then at that point do a spirit run on our vodka. We will then make a determination of different heads, hearts and tail cuts that we need to make, discarding the heads and the tails and just getting the heart of the spirit itself. After we are done doing our spirit run, we will then send it up to bottling or over to our maceration tanks to create our flavored vodkas.
All right, well there you have it. If you'd like to learn more about the way we make our spirits here at Secrets Distilling Company, please join us for a tour. They're offered every weekend, are $10 and last approximately 1 hour. You also have 3 tastings of your choice in our Speakeasy tasting room. For more information, visit us online at secretsdistilling.com.
Fall into the second season at Secrets, Jamaica, USA, where it feels like the tropics all year long. Join us for delicious eats in our bayfront dining area, or grab a seat at our raw bar for the freshest local seafood. And don't forget to treat yourself to a tropical drink or local craft beer on tap. Then, when the sun goes down, the fun heats up. Home to the Morley Hall nightclub, Secrets is your entertainment hotspot with live music every weekend. Secrets, 49th Street, Enda Bay, Jamaica, USA. Find us and get lost.
Welcome to the Dough Roller, Ocean City's favorite family restaurant. A full breakfast menu is served daily, featuring delicious buttermilk pancakes and omelets. We have something for everyone. Award-winning fresh dough pizza, sandwiches, subs and salads, Italian and seafood dinners, plus a great kids menu. 41st Street has several TVs to watch your favorite sporting events or host a meeting. All of our locations can accommodate large families and groups. 4 Ocean City locations to serve you. Open 7 days a week. The Dough Roller. Good things are rolling your way.
Thanks, Jackie. You've always got such great things going on down there at Secrets. Next, we're going to be talking to what I like to call Jim, our Jungle Jim, our favorite naturalist, and he's going to be taking us outdoors today.
So Worcester County is a great place to explore the outdoors because of our thousands and thousands of acres of protected land in our parks and wildlife management areas. But a lot of our protected land is on private property, and today we're on a special bird watching tour at a private property east of Berlin, Maryland. So this is my good buddy Dave Wilson. We're here today on a private property east of Berlin for a special tour during the winter Delmarva birding weekend. But Dave is really knowledgeable about land protection here. So Dave, but how many acres of land are protected in Worcester County on private properties?
Yeah, well, total in Worcester County, I think we talked about 105,000 acres, but on private property, it's almost half of that. So almost half of that land is protected by conservation easements on private property. And the nice thing is that these easements usually allow people to do pretty much the same thing they've been doing,
right,
except for house building. So they can still farm, they can still do forestry. They just can't build additional houses, and that's what makes these places so great.
And it takes a lot of work on behalf of a lot of people, which is a really wonderful thing. So the farm we're at today is really special. We've been birding here with our guests many times. But what makes this property so amazing?
Well, this property has a 50-acre pond on it that is full of ducks. And when you're full of ducks and stuff, then you have other great birds like bald eagles coming in and peregrine falcons. And this is known for white pelicans, this spot. And so what's great about this farm is it's got the whole mix of great habitats. It's got woodlands, it's got ag, and this beautiful pond. Really
and how big is this property?
This property is about 2,200 acres.
Wow, so that's 2,200 acres of private property, and you can see it's like a giant park out here, and our birders today are going to get to see amazing things with Dave and our guides. So one of the incredible benefits of all this land protection is that it provides habitat for wildlife. And one of the benefits of protecting wildlife in Worcester County is that we get to welcome wildlife watchers like bird watchers. Every 5 years, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service does a study of how much wildlife watchers spend. And the last survey in 2016 indicated that 86 million Americans watched wildlife, which was a 20% jump from figures in 2011. So those wildlife watchers spent a total of $76 billion, that's billion with a B, to go find their favorite animals, to see them and to photograph them. Worcester County has great parks and protected lands with lots of wildlife, so for tourism, wildlife watching is the way to go. This is my friend Scott Houston. Scott is one of the guides for the Delmarva birding weekend and birds a lot here in Worcester County. So Scott, what makes Worcester County so great for birding?
Well, I think Worcester County is the best spot in Maryland for birding. We have kind of like all the habitats that you need. We have the ocean, so you get all the birds that live close to the ocean. Plus we have things like the Pocomoke River. We have large farm areas. So
yeah, like this one.
Yeah, you're going to have birds that live in grasslands. We have the Pocomoke Forest, so you're going to have also forest birds, and then we have everything that you're going to find at the sea, and then we have this amazing amount of salt marsh. And there are birds that are just specific to salt marsh, and that's why we're probably the best place in the state, because you have that combination of sea, salt marsh, deep forest like the Pocomoke, and plus all the farmland and scrubby areas as well.
You really couldn't put a better county together for birders in Maryland.
Not.
Thanks, pal. Go see him.
You're welcome.
So this is my friend DeSherl, and she's come with us on these birding trips a number of times, and it's really fun being out in nature with you, DeSherl. But why is this so fun for you?
Because you know all the areas. This is a beautiful area, actually, and you know all the hidden treasures, and that's the reason why I come every year.
And you've really become quite a birder. I mean, you've been out with us a bunch of times.
Yes, I have.
Did you have a favorite?
Owls.
Owls, okay.
Yes, and I've been fortunate to see snowy owls.
Oh my goodness, you're one of the lucky ones. Well, that's another reason why birding in Worcester County is so great. We get snowy owls too.
That's it. Awesome.
But remember, you can only explore private properties with permission. But if you do go on a guided tour, it's a great way to explore Maryland's beach and beyond.
Black ducks in the air. And it's our head right. Three birds.
Hi, I'm Lisa Challenger, and we are in Berlin, Maryland today, and I'm with Ivy Wells, who's the Economic Development Director for the town of Berlin, and we're going to be talking about all the things that are made right here in Berlin. We're here at Bleach Butterfly, but you have so much made in Berlin, you actually have a list.
I have such a long list, and I keep adding to it because sometimes I forget that there's so many shops that have things that are made right here in Berlin. And if it's okay with you, I would like to...
I think you're going to be surprised.
Can I read the list?
Just how much?
I can read the list?
Please, yes.
All right, starting with Island Creamery, homemade ice cream on what grounds has house-made chocolates. Uncle John makes his own soap and laundry detergent. Jeffrey Arcs are hand-blown glass. Nest, she makes her own quilts and baby clothes. Burley Oak, of course, craft beer and root beer. Heart of Gold Kids, little baby clothes, very cute. Baked Dessert Cafe makes all of their desserts and everything fresh each day. Tada, Patty hand paints her own wine glasses there. And I'm gonna keep going. Bee's Knees, she makes bath products, lotions, and candles. Atlantic Retreat, chemical-free spritzers and lotions and oils. Urban Nectar, so many artists, jewelry, local food. Bungalow Love, there's note cards and Patrick Henry prints and dream catchers and jewelry. Gilbert's Provisions, he is probably fermenting something right now in his shop.
We're gonna go check it out.
Yes, we're definitely gonna go check out Gilbert's Provisions. Berlin Farm Supply, local meat from beer to beef. You have to check that out and see what that means. Painted Gourds by Joanne. CFD Fine Jewelry, and last but definitely not least, the Berlin Printery.
That is an amazing list, and I'm happy to say I think I've been to every one of these places on your list.
I hope so.
So we're going to go and explore and go see some of these things firsthand.
Let's do it.
Let's join us.
Thanks.
So as you can see, there is so much to do and fun things to do and see, and it truly is America's coolest small town. In fact, there's so much to do that we have a few additions.
A few additions: Wooden Octopus, Steel and Glory, and House by Salvage. Please don't forget to visit these wonderful shops here in America's coolest small town.
And don't forget to stop by the Nest and visit Berlin's unofficial mascot. This is
Petey.
And Petey is very, very customer friendly.
Berlin, we are so pet friendly. Bring your dogs, your cats.
Say bye, Petey.
Bye.
Thanks so much for joining us today. If you're looking for more fun things to do and great things to see and taste, then tune in next time for another edition of Beach and Beyond.